Welcome to beautiful sunny Santa Barbara. Springtime has officially arrived. I am so excited. These figs have just really blown up. This is Sessic. I don't know, I think that's how you say it. It's got a few breva on it. I don't know if anyone's ripened any of those or if they will, but pretty excited to see how that looks. They really love this heat. And those last week of heat has really just done amazing things back here. Actually, it looks like a bunch of fig trees instead of just a bunch of bare sticks. Here's some fun varieties. This is one that I found here locally. I posted about it when I first found it, and the figs weren't totally ripe. So I planned on going back the next week and trying some that may have been ripened. It's a seedling here, and the tree had been removed. Well, one of my local friends here, Philip, actually had gone to check out the tree after I mentioned it, and he grabbed some cuttings. So thanks to him, we were able to save this one. I'm looking forward to trialing that one again. It had these beautiful, like perfect shaped little figs that were just blasting with flavor. It's probably a Smyrna, but who knows. Lots of varieties everywhere. Most of these in the larger pots, well, all of these in the larger pots have given me fruit, and they've stuck around. I culled hundreds of varieties this past winter because I wanted to keep only those that are still either being trialed or that have proven themselves to be worthy. So anything that you see right here, they're among some of my best. I'm excited to try this. This is Oro Rosato from Francesco LaRusso in Italy. I ripened some main crop last year and they were awesome, but these are the breva. I'm curious to see the quality of those. That's one of the big reasons he posts about that one, is for the breva. So we'll see what that looks like. This Genovese Nero, I pruned it quite heavily, but it actually still has a bunch of breva on it, and they're big. They're $half size or more. So it looks like those will probably ripen. Here's a striped fig, an unknown striped fig that I ripened 2 figs last year. I have yet to post about this one. But look at the beautiful wood. The flesh on this was orange. It looked like panache, but the flesh was orange. So I'm still trialing this one. I want to make sure. I only ripened 2 last year. So we'll see. It might be a new introduction if it's good enough. Seemed promising last year. Man, I love springtime. All these starting here, these are mostly newer introductions, ones that proved themselves last year, and they not only were excellent and worth keeping, but they got bigger pots. And then the smaller 7.5 gallon, those are still new varieties that I'm trialing. This will be my first year with most of those. I have some grafts. Grafts do really well. These were grafted about a week ago. You can see they're all growing, except that one. That one down there, I'm pretty sure the cuttings were frozen or somehow dead before they got to me. They haven't done anything. But these back here, there's some grafts that I just did earlier this week. So no movement on those. I do chip buds, T-buds, I do bark grafts, I do cleft grafts, whatever matches the diameter or what I'm working with. I actually really like these modified bark grafts. They seem to work very well, and I've had excellent results with them so far. I would be very surprised if any of those don't make it. But I'll post an update later on the grafting. Oh, I did want to hit a couple of other things. Zafiro is one of my favorite honey figs. And, oh yeah, I've got 30 in-ground trees back here. Easier to take care of, a lot easier to take care of. But back to Zafiro, this is my Zafiro. It's loaded with breva. I pruned the heck out of this thing and it still has lots of breva on it. I had no idea that was a breva producing variety. And then here I have Feather River, which this thing was planted in the ground last winter around January, and it grew at least 9 feet tall and probably 8 feet wide. I pruned the heck out of it, all the side branches. You can see all the areas where I pruned off the lateral growth so I could give it a more upright pattern. But this will be my first year with Breba on this, and I didn't know that it produced Breba. It looks like they will, because these are quarter to $half size. I'm looking forward to updating on that. Back here, all these trees are my capra figs. I keep them separate so that I can, when they start to release wasps, I can take a few figs and spread them out as I want. Probably another month or so, I'll actually move these farther away. I just up potted all of these ones, so they're still a little bit closer. Anyway, there's a quick little update. I still need to get everything cleaned up and ready to go. I've been super busy at work and with my family and stuff, so I haven't had time to make it look all that pretty, but still looking good to me. Green everywhere is awesome. If you're in Southern California, this blackberry that you see back here is one of them that has done really well for me. It's called Primark Freedom. So thornless, big, delicious blackberries, 2 crops. These new canes will have fruit, and then it also produces on the floor canes as well. All right, if you have any questions or any specific topics you're interested in, let me know. This will be the first of hopefully quite a few more this year.